Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 10 minutes. Real quick, for those of you that are maybe new to these videos, when I say live, what I mean is that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and talking about it and doing a voiceover or post commentary. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you will get that with the video. If you want a nicely scripted, nicely edited video, you will not find that here. But if you're looking for just a nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you'll find that here. As of right now, going to be watching, pretty sure, BYND out of the opening gates. And I say pretty sure just because, again, this is live. So technically speaking, something else might pop up from now until the open and pull my attention away. That's always possible. But the plan right now is to watch BYND. And we'll see what happens with it. But as of now, I will pause the video and I'll be back at the open. All right, the markets are open. And I am indeed watching BYND out of the opening gates. Want to see what it wants to do first. I am liking 220 though. Especially when it's got this little pullback here. We'll see if it wants. Nice. Okay, good. More of a pullback here. Okay, a much bigger pullback now at this point. Well, not fast coming back up. So again, watching 220. See what it wants to do here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it come down a little bit again. Very nice. Okay, now if it comes back up, 220 is going to look just that much better. Well, it seems as though the true point is 219, let's call it 75. So if 219.75 breaks, then that's going to be the level that I'm going to use as confirmation. So again, 219.75, and I'll be willing to chase it up to 20. And there we go. Nice move back to the upside here. And I missed it. How did I miss that? I turned my eyes away for a split second. Because I'll tell you how I missed it. I'm over here watching on my other charts, GME. But well, in all actuality, maybe that was maybe I lucked out there because now back down it goes. What is that? The 212.50. That's an interesting area for a potential short there. More so 213. In fact, I'm going to get that alerted. 213. Flush point. 1 minute. I don't want to take it on that candle though. I feel like that candle is a little too overextended. Maybe on this one though. Again, watching 213 very closely here. And I missed it. Again, this one's just too fast. So waiting for confirmation is just not going to work on this one. You're going to have to, or I'm going to have to just anticipate. It's just too fast of a mover. What's going on with DKNG? Oh, wow. Let me get this. Oh, somebody already alerted it. Nice. Yeah. That could be interesting. Try to build a position into that if it wants to get up over 55. Well, noted with BYND. Just to wait for confirmation, or else I'm going to have to just be willing to chase it a whole lot more than what I was. So that's my choice. It's either chase it a lot more or just do a little bit of anticipating. Like I said, I'm interested in potentially shorting DKNG over 55, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to get there. Yeah, shoot. There it goes. Would have been a nice short there. But to be fair, by being slow, I did miss out on buying that potential break right there, which was a total false break, and down it went. So I suppose that was a good thing, because I would have first taken that loss. So in that situation, I'm actually quite grateful. Let's see what's going on with Tesla here. Not a whole lot. DKNG. Yeah, I never got up over 55. All right, well, kind of a bit of a shaky start here in terms of, actually, I would say a good start, just because, ultimately was, oh wow, and BYND still going. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause. All right, I'm watching 209 here. In there at 209.14. Would like to see this bounce up some here and get up above 210. So all out there, $712. Very happy with that. Really nothing fancy, but let the thing pull back, let it consolidate out, wait for a bit of confirmation, and there we go, $712 after, I guess, a neutral start. And I say neutral start because, yeah, I missed the breakout point up here because I was a bit too slow, because, again, I was waiting for confirmation, which was a good thing. But then I also missed what would have been a fantastic trade to the downside because I was too slow. But then in that situation, I decided to chase the price more, so I adjusted the entry point strategy, was able to get in, and then had a nice pop to the upside. And it still may go higher, but like I said, that was more of a scalp, and I wanted to play it, give myself some wiggle room with that VWAP there, that yellow line, so it worked out just fine, especially when you consider what I was risking on that one was not, $700 on that. So definitely, now I'm thinking, do I want to try to take this short again? In all actuality, I do have other things I need to get moving on with, and in the spirit of the be done in 30 approach. So the way I've been trading the market, my strategy is to set up the context. If you're new, I don't do day trading as a side hustle for Rolex watches or Lamborghinis or private jets. And now if that's what you want, cool, go for it. I hope you get it. I want you to get that Rolex watch collection. But as far as, just make an alert to the room there. As far as why I do it for freedom of time. I do it just because as a father of 4 young kids, I want to spend time with my family. I want to just get out there, have freedom of time. To me, that's the ultimate wealth, freedom of time. So my goal is to, on average, be done every day right around 30 minutes. And in this situation, I'm done in basically 8 minutes. So now, not every day is going to be 8 minutes. Some days will be over 30 minutes, but some days will be well under the 30-minute mark, which is, averages out to right around that 30-minute mark. And that's why I do it. So I am going to go ahead and call it good. Like I said, I don't know many places in the world where you can make $700 in 8 minutes. Now, granted, that trade as a whole, if you're not familiar with my screen, which is even crazier, right there, you can see I got in at 9:38.17, out at 9:38.39. So what is that, 22 seconds if my math is right? I think my math's right there, but 22 seconds and $700. The markets are a crazy place. And I mean, not to toot my own horn, but definitely played that right for the scalp. Got the pop, and now I'm coming back down, and I did question, did I want to short that? But I mean, I'm hindsight trading right now, and it's pretty easy to hindsight trade. So anyways, Very happy with that. But yeah, $700 in 8 minutes. I will take it. Before I go though, very quickly, these videos are not the easiest to make since they are truly live. I have to think about what I'm going to do for myself. I have to actually enter in those orders. I have to think what I'm going to say to you as a viewer. I have to actually talk to you as a viewer. I have to think about what I'm going to alert to the room. And over here, you can see that there is a private community. And that's where right there, actually that first one that I missed, 213 flush point there. But if that's the community that I offer. But point here being is I have to think about what I'm going to alert to members. I have to actually type up those alerts. There's a lot going on. So point being, these are not the easiest videos to make. They're totally possible. They're just not the easiest things to make. So if you do enjoy these, if they are worth my time, a very easy way you can communicate that to me, hit the like button, leave a comment below, even if it's a thumbs up emoji. A basic comment like that, easy as that, and that'll communicate to me, yeah, Clay, I know these videos are kind of difficult, but they're worth your time. I enjoy them. And that's all I need to know. And then also check out the channel as a whole. Good variety of videos out there, and a lot of other live trade videos, and hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button. But like I said, if you enjoy these live trade videos, then please communicate that to me. Hit that like button and leave a basic comment, even if it's just a little sunshine emoji. Little things like that go a long way. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.